people sitting at the back, please take other seats. So that I don't have to use the mic. I can speak without the mic if you come forward. Thank you. You're intimidating. Jiddu Krishnamurti once said, observation without judgment is the highest form of intelligence. Observation without judgment is the highest form of intelligence. The reason I say that is, I don't know your background, I don't know why you're here for, but our minds work like monkeys, ready to judge, conclude, label. So what happened today, you might have judgments about people who spoke here, the way it was done, the way people were dressed. None of that mattered to you. What matters to you is, what can you gain from this platform? What can you use from here to improve your own life? I hope I was not intimidating. So what I'll do is, for the first few minutes, I'll talk about my journey with Toastmasters and how it helped, so that you get this seed of thought in your mind that this is a nice way to learn, grow, and change in your life. In the second half, for people who are already convinced, I will focus on how not to quit Toastmasters. Because most of us, we start, we go for a few years, and suddenly we vanish for a variety of reasons. So I'm going to address, for the first section, try to see if I can help new people who are not members yet to give it a shot for a few weeks or a few months or maybe a few years. If you're already committed or semi-committed, my intention is to help you continue and not stop in your journey. I joined Oracle early 2002. Now, the moment I said that, some minds are already thinking, how old is he? See how minds work? Some are thinking, this guy couldn't get a job anywhere. He's still here after 15 years. I'll let you think. And also, when Anupriya was speaking, she talked about an elderly gentleman. It is not me. So let me clear that. So when I joined, right after my post-graduation in 2002, I joined a group called PTG. It's no longer there. It's maybe part of Server Technologies now. It's called Platform Technologies Group. Right out of college, early 20s, and I had no idea what this club is. Sometimes we're very fortunate. So who here is coming for the first time in this auditorium? Okay, some of you. Please, it's okay. It's okay to be first timers. So please stand up for a second. What brought you here? Yeah, so what brought you here? Quickly.
I actually wanted to come before also, but then I log in only at 2 and I don't try to make it time at 2:30 to attend.
So what was special today? What brought you here?
It's a big event of yours.
Oh, somebody doesn't know what to say.
Yeah, I want to join because my brother and he's since I think 7 years from here.
Okay, somebody put you here.
So I got invitation from Manjunath, so I came here and to join this.
Okay, thank you. So your friend told about you, but how are you convinced to come here? It's 90 minutes, a lot of time. Now I know the reason. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, thank you, please. Oh, thank you, sir. Go ahead. The reason I ask is, somewhere in June 2002, I was working at my desk. OTP 3rd floor 3A087 was my desk. I was working at my desk. Somebody said, "Let's go to Toastmasters." He was my peer at that time, Suman Sarkar, one of my best friends and early mentors. Some of you know, you're already nodding your heads. He said, "What is it all about? I mean, I'm working. You come. You trust me and come." So I went to that ground floor. There was a big auditorium in ground floor, 14 beats. So we went inside, we sat. I liked people because they were wearing casual dress, t-shirts, jeans, not even tucked in. They wore whatever they liked. But it was good. So I was comfortable to be there. If you were blazer and tie, maybe I wasn't. Now I am, but I wasn't then. So I went, let's go sit. As we sat there, and there were two kinds of people. One kind were, their goal was to impress the audience with their oratory. The second category, they were struggling to express themselves. Their goal was to express their thoughts clearly to improve themselves. And the third category were trying to become one of those. Either express or impress. Fortunately, see, what I like about this club is you might not connect with all of us. You think some of them are too flamboyant for your style. Too much to even tolerate. I understand. But there are some people you will connect. So that's why I was talking to Ram earlier before I came here. We should give him a round of applause for one thing. I'll tell you. They wide open their chest like film star. They speak. They show all kind of body language, mesmerize you. You know what you will do? Not for me. But people like Ram, being president, leader, he's leading by example in making mistakes. Which means you can make mistakes, you can fail, but stand, correct, change. That's the message that we want to give. It's not a platform for, if you're already a great speaker, great, you'll become better. But we are not looking for expert speaker already to come and show their skill. Great if you already have. If you don't have, we have a way to learn. So I said, okay, this is all great. I like the idea here. See, you tell me, in this world, who will listen to my words for 5 minutes, patiently, without interrupting me, without publicly judging me, by the way? They might say, what a speech this guy is delivering. They might say that, but publicly they won't say, this was a bad speech. So patiently 7 minutes they listen. Somebody's capturing your grammatical mistakes. Somebody's capturing the fillers you are uttering, like, etc. At the end you get all this feedback. For me it was totally logical to be part of this club. Totally logical. There was no doubt. So what do you think I did after the first week? I didn't go for the next 2 months. See, if life was so logical, all of us in this room would have six-pack abs, extremely fit body, amazing lifestyle, health, everything that we wanted. If life was so logical, rational. Unfortunately, it is not. It is emotional. It's never logical, it is emotional. So what happened? I didn't do anything for the next 3 months. Then again, my friends, colleagues nudging me here and there, cajoling me, can you come today? There is special session. I'm sure some of you are already smiling. So this is a special session, special speaker is coming, we are doing that, we are doing this. So every time they were trying to promote. Okay, I kept ignoring, and there were times when we ran out of the floor from 2 to 3, because that is the time they would come and say, come. So we used to take coffee breaks at 2 o'clock. Thursday, 2 o'clock coffee break. Why? 2:30 is the meeting. Then they will line up to your desk, only 7 people in the room come. We want more people come. We have a guest and only 7 people in the room. So that was the situation that time. Fortunately, again I said, how luck plays in your life. There were 2 kinds of people. I always like compartmentalizing things. So there are 2 kinds of people that I saw. People who were happy, loving their career, job, improving, changing, and they were going to Toastmasters. The other kind, complaining, cribbing, crying, belittling everybody at Oracle. My manager is this company is that, blaming everybody. So as a early 20s, I didn't like it. I thought, if I follow these people, what will I do? I will do what they're doing. Thank God, sanity prevailed in my mind. So I followed the other crowd who were happy, enjoying what they were doing. So I said to my colleagues, I said, can I join? Sure, come join. I took 6 months to deliver my first speech. 6 months I said, I will come, sit and go. They said, sure. I said, what I learned is just by sitting and listening to people, I was learning to be a better speaker. I learned their style, intonation, pause, the ability to look at people, connect, use the right words, the right grammar structure. I learned all in 6 months. Today, I'm so grateful that I went through the journey. I don't think if I took the risk 15 years ago, I don't think you would see me here. I don't think you would see me here. With my background from where I came, you would never see a person like me coming here and standing and speaking. So what happened to me can happen to you. This can really add value to your life. Whether you want to take it in your own career or do something else, regardless, it will help you. That is my promise to you. Even after saying all that, you know what happens? Majority of you may not do anything for the next few years, which is perfectly fine. I respect that. No problem. In my 15 years journey, from 2002 to 2017, I was active for the first decade until 2011-12. I did a lot of things in terms of certification, speaking levels, attending many other district contests, some participating, some winning, some losing. It was fun. In my 15 years of experience with Toastmaster, I meet people from all over the world. Sometimes, every time I went to a different country, I went to the club in that country just to be curious. How people, what are their challenges? How do they think? How do they value this skill? I went to at least 4 or 5 countries. Wherever I went to the club meetings. Then I have met at Oracle at least probably more than 1,000 people who are part of this club, who were at some point, who are not active, but they're still with Oracle. And when I talk to people, you know what they say? I talk to people, why don't you become active? This is exciting. Why don't you become active? What do you think they say? I have spoken to technology people, being a technical analyst when I joined. So then, sales, marketing, IT, Oracle University, alliances and channels, you name it, I know all the groups are Oracle. It's a long time, 15 years. Everybody says the top 2 answers. What are the top 2 answers? I know. So now time is on. What next? What next?
I don't think I need communication skill for my work.
So the top 2 reasons people give, you talk to anybody at any level, by the way, whether it can be an analyst all the way to a vice president. Some of them legitimately busy. I won't say everybody is busy. Legitimately busy. So the first reason they give is, I am busy, no time. The second reason they give is, I don't need this skill. So they attribute this speaking skill as a way to falsely sell yourself. I'm not a salesman. Why should I talk about my skills? Why should I sell what I do? If I do my stuff, people will notice me. Do you hear a common thread here? Has anybody in this room said that to anybody else? We all have said that. We want a reason not to do something. So we are finding reasons not to do because it is uncomfortable. So let's face it. So what I tell people is, it is okay to publicly say it is not my priority. I accept that. Please do not say the first 2. You can always say it is not my priority. Maybe some other time I'm not comfortable. It's perfectly right for your brain and mind. But do not say anything else beyond that. Because if you say this, you are fooling yourself. That's not the right thing. If you say these 2 things, you're not being honest to yourself. So the actual reason is, I was talking to one of my friends who is a senior director in servo technologies at Oracle. I asked him, I'm always curious, I ask people without judging and saying, my reading is this, but what do you think? Why people do not come to these sessions to improve themselves? His knee-jerk answer was, they're afraid. I was like, are you sure? Yes, absolutely. I said, I talked to your people in servo technologies. They say this skill is not required. No, who said that? I was laughing when he said that. As I said, everybody needs this skill. Whether you use it or not is different. This is a really nice skill to have. To package complex topics into a simple nugget in 2 minutes is a brilliant skill to have in your life. This is the skill we want. You all want. But life is not logical. So what we'll do now is, I always keep experimenting with new ideas, new trainings, new authors. Some of you know that I'm a big fan of Tony Robbins. I went to his 4-day workshop last year. And I always thought this man with 40 years, 4 decades of experience with people, helping them change their behavior, overcoming challenges. He helped people like Andre Agassi, many celebrities, to overcome their personal challenges. Then he devised this method called 6 human needs. His philosophy is anything we do or we don't do is because of those 6 needs. We might do something or we might stay away from doing that because of those 6 human needs. I was thinking, is there a way we can assess those 6 human needs and see how you can fulfill all those needs by being part of this club? Is there a possibility? If yes, can we explore? So for the next maybe 10 minutes, I'm going to address that, a quick explanation of the model and how we can apply that to Toastmaster. And the selling point I also have is, once you know these basics, if you have a team, it works for you, for your team, and in your relationships at home with your friends as well. This model is brilliant in terms of understanding what motivates people, why they do what they do. Why do they do what they're doing today? You won't scratch your head if you know these 6 reasons why people do what they do. So number 1. So before I move on, all of us have these needs, by the way. Each decade of our life, the needs keep changing. What was top 1 today will not be top 1 10 years later. So each decade, each year, you will have different priorities. So please bear with me on that. I'm not saying they're all etched in stone. If you have these 2 values for the next 40 years, that's you. No, I'm not saying that. We all have these 6 needs. Some are more, some are less. The gravity is less, sometimes it is more, depending on your need, where you're fulfilled, where is your core need, where you're unfulfilled, and so on. Alright, the first need in our life is called certainty or comfort. The fact that I want things to be predictable in my life. When I get up in the morning, I need to be alive. When I get up in the morning and open the tap should run, water should flow. So these are some of the certainty factors in life. Meaning it has to happen the way I expect. Control of life. The sense of control in your life is the certainty. So that's one of the needs in human life. If you don't have that, you start questioning, where is my life going? Where there is no predictability of my career. Right? So those questions come because of that need. We all have that need. And when the need is unfulfilled, you start being jittery about your life, saying, oops, something is wrong here. So then you will go back into your shell and start thinking, what can I do to change it? The paradox of that, that's the beauty of life. The paradox of that is, if you have too much predictability, what happens? If you have too much predictability, like a clockwork, 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, go home, calls, bang, bang. What happens after a few years?
Boring.
There you go, monotony. So then there is another value which is paradoxical to this value called uncertainty. We want adventure. We want variety in life. We want spice. That's what we want. When something goes wrong, if you have too much predictability in life, so my life is boring. So we all need a healthy balance of adventure versus predictability both. So that's why people do crazy things. You might be wondering, why is this person doing bungee jumping? Because this person wants adventure. You might want comfort. For you, it is so scary to do that. For him or her, it is an exciting time. That's what I'm saying. Needs are different. They are personal. So what is important to you may not be to me, and vice versa. So let's look at number 3. Significance. The sense of being important, being recognized as somebody who is worthy of respect, is all of our needs. We all have this. We want significance at home, at work, in society. We want significance. We want to be recognized for what we do. That fuels our self-esteem, self-worth, our self-confidence. Meaning, I want to do something. I want to be something. That's where significance comes from. So what is the paradox of significance? The paradox of significance is love and connection. At the same time, we feel bored. Imagine the leader at the top, big CEO, lot of money. What does the next thing that person wants? Connection with family, connection with friends, love, and things like that. So that's where life is so paradoxical, isn't it? You want that and this. That's the video, guys. So you want both. So paradoxical value of significance is love and connection. You want connection with people. You want friends, meaningful relationship. Then growth. We all want to grow in life. That's the reason people join music classes out of volition. Nobody is forcing them. They go, why do they join music classes? By the way, they may not do anything after 5 years. But that 5 years, they love their life. Why? This experience of going to the class every day, coming, doing something, playing around, fidgeting with guitar or any other instrument, you're fueling your spirit. You may quit after 5 years, no problem, but that 5 years were the golden years of your life. How many of you relate with me? I do. Again, as I said, only for those 5 years it was so nice. You may not value it today. That's fine. So that is where we all have this need for growth, growing in life. And what prevents growth? Fear. So what prevents growth is fear. What is the paradox of growth? So when you grow, when you have too much, when you gather too much in your life, then you feel like, can I give back? Can I contribute? Can I mentor? Can I help? Can I uplift somebody? Can I change someone's thinking? Can I influence them to change? Can I give them a path to follow for the next few years? And that becomes a burning desire because you have got so much. It becomes your innate nature to go do something. Others are thinking, why is this guy traveling 40 kilometers for 1 hour free speaking session? Why is he going to an NGO on Sunday morning to do something with the underprivileged kids? Why? Contribution, the need to contribute, the need to add value to others, selflessly, by the way, with no gains. That's the need we have. If you understand this model, the 6 needs, think about it. Think about your own life first. How this plays in your life, knowingly, unknowingly, we may not be aware. If you think carefully, in any of these areas, some of us are unfulfilled. We may not know, but we are. That's the challenge. And the second thing, if you manage people, if you have a team, think about your team members. Why they do what they do? Why is this person deciding not to be involved in that project? Why this person wants to do something else? What need is driving this person? This is a wonderful model for you to manage people, lead people in teams. And of course, in relationship, friends, it applies anywhere. So the obvious question now you would ask me is, this is all great, I am thrilled at the model tool. Tonight I will go talk to my husband or wife. Some of you are already thinking. So let's wait for that part. For now, think of yourself. So let's come to this context of Toastmasters. In the world of Toastmasters, how do these 6 values play? 6 needs play? Can I really achieve all these things? And my experience in the last 15 years is, you may come for any one reason, but if you don't quit, you will achieve all 6. Most people quit within that. So they achieve one, they have sidetracked, they have got other distractions going, and they find out other places to do something. I'm not saying it is bad. You please do it. But this platform allows you to meet all 6 human needs. All you have to do is come from whatever floor you are, this floor or 9th floor, every Thursday. But do not quit. Do not quit. Even if you do not speak, I am perfectly fine. Just go, show up, take some small role, add value to people, learn some new words every week. They tell you new words. Learn and then go back to your desk. So do not quit. So I personally think all 6 needs can be met if you continue the journey here. You will enjoy the journey, there's no doubt. Now, people who are committed, so I'm going to ask a couple of people here to say why they came, whenever they came, what need drove them here, and what is that they are sticking today for, what need they are fulfilling today. I'll start with Anupriya. Quickly, what need you wanted to meet when you came, and what are you meeting now? let's stick to that. So let's try. I'm trying to challenge you. Think in those 6 values. You have to push your thoughts toward one of those 6 values.
I think I came for some love and connection, and now I am more towards contribution.
Excellent, thank you. So now, Asha, what brought you here, and why are you here?
I would say a mix of growth and uncertainty. I wanted to
You wanted variety
variety in life
and growth.
and growth as in.
So what about today?
Today it has again become a mix of more towards contribution
Okay.
and the connection that I feel with the people around.
Thank you. Megla.
I came just for growth, to learn to speak. Now it is more towards my growth as well as others' growth. I'm able to help many others join Toastmasters movement so that they can help themselves.
Excellent, thank you. Why did you join? Why are you continuing?
Actually, it's interesting. Whether normal session or anything, there is something new from junior or senior. There is no interest, and it helps to grow and explore ourselves more.
Good, thank you. Next. So as I said, if I had more time, I would have asked more people because I want you to realize this. People come for different reasons. Not everybody wants to become a flamboyant speaker. You think so, but it is not true. They come for different reasons, and sometimes they come in different seasons. Because life itself has so many seasons. Alright, so now, what I want you to do is, regardless of why you came here, I want you to attempt, because when I delivered my first speech after 6 months of waiting, thinking, the first speech I came and delivered, I was so stressed during the speech, before the speech. I was like, I didn't eat lunch that day, no breakfast that I remember 15 years ago what happened. And after I delivered the speech, there was a rush of energy in me, like as if I absolved myself from all sins in my life. I felt so light, like this is done. Then I realized it is not that difficult. We make a mountain out of this molehill. It's not that difficult. So I want you to experience that thrill of coming and saying, let me try this. Let me be judged by people. Let's see what happens. Let them judge you the way you are. Go with your current skills. Do not do anything. Introductory speech, 4 to 6 minutes, all about your own life. Decide whatever you want, package in maybe 500 or 400 words, come and deliver. After that is your choice. I mean, I tell people, we all have to lead by example, whether we are a manager or a parent. We say, my son has to do this, daughter has to do that. Improve. How many people give lecture? We all, right? When it comes to here, we are busy, very busy. So we have to lead by example everywhere. That's really important. We have to lead by example. Example is the only way to teach. Help people change. The only way is by example. So do anything you can before you leave the room. Talk to the VP Education and say, let me try. What is the big deal? You don't need to be a member, by the way. Without getting membership, is that true?
Yes.
At Oracle, without becoming a member, you can come deliver the first session. You will get the same treatment, same feedback. It's a very constructive feedback. We will give you, and then you decide. Keep coming once in a while, no problem. Nobody is obligating you to commit for a long time. And if you've already started the journey, I know, it's really funny. The journey of competent communicator, 10 speeches, also has seasons. First 3 speeches like this, in 1 month deliver, 2 months, then disappear. Then you come back after 6 months, 1 more speech. Then you come back with 1 more speech. Beyond P7, people become really, really serious. Project 7 onwards, enough is enough, let me do something more. So there is 1 more break called competent communicator. You take a break there. And then you might take a break in advanced communicator bronze, some at silver, some at gold. It depends where you want to go, what you want to do. My recommendation is, regardless of what your goal is, just attend meetings. In my case, I took a long break of almost 6 years. From 2011, I did not go to any meetings. I only went when I was invited to speak, because I took other things in priority. I started training people, coaching, I had other assignments going on. Now, when I moved to the US 2 years ago, I joined a community club there. The only challenge right now for me is Friday evening, not the best time. Every Friday, I have reasons not to go. I'm telling you because not everybody has challenges. You might think, oh, this guy has done everything in life. No. I'm also a human being. If you see 2 legs and 2 hands. So I also find reasons not to go. Now I'm thinking, at least I should commit to go. We meet only once in 2 weeks, by the way. Okay, in California and some of the clubs, only once in 2 weeks, not every week. 90 minutes or 2.5 hours. So now I'm dragging myself at least once a month, if not twice a month, at least once a month I'm going attending. Coming out of my excuses. So I said, everyone has a reason not to go. But you have to go back to this 6 pointer and say, which reason brought me here? Which need brought me here? Am I still fulfilling that? Am I unfulfilled? Or can I fulfill more needs using this platform? So please do that. Now after your journey, this is a message to anybody who is serious. Whether you are a serious speaker here, and a member of course, and a club officer. Please remember, allow people to grow gradually. It is their choice. A lot of people start pushing people. I understand the concept of motivation, nudging them, one-to-one talk, taking for a cup of tea. Perfectly fine. Please draw the line. Please draw the line between external motivation versus internal inspiration. Allow people to go gradually. You just want them to enjoy this atmosphere, environment. Let them decide their own pace. I always have this lovely visual when I talk to people. So motivation is external. You take an egg and you say, I am going to do something with this egg. Come on, every day you do something. And finally you crush the egg. You can make an omelette with that egg. But if you allow people to grow from inside, tell them the option, say, hey, why don't you figure out? Come, attend, and so on. Then you start inspiring them from inside. Then you get a chicken. So when the egg is broken from inside, you get a life, you get a spirit, you get a chicken out. If you break the egg from outside, you get the omelet. So please remember, avoid using pressure, persuasion to help people or change people. It is their choice. People do what they love to do. It's their personal decision not to change. Because for them, if you remember the 6 needs, for them, what is number 1? Being in the comfort zone.